Okay. Okay, so I wanted to introduce you guys to one of our newest stylists on our Dreamcatcher team. Her name is Chrys Eddings and goes by Chrys, right? It's Chrys.
Yes, ma'am.
And we actually are pre-recording this, you guys, because this is the beauty of this business. She's just leaving the office. She's going to tell you a little bit about her life. And tonight, during this free jewelry night, she has a conflict with her daughter. And that's the beauty of the business, is we can kind of work this and make this fit our lifestyle. So without further ado, thank you, Chrys, for being willing to sit in your car after work and record this.
Thank you. Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, first of all, before we get into anything else.
Yes, so I am a mom of 9, blended family. So 9, and then we have 2 that still live at home. My father has recently moved in because he has heart conditions. And then we have 5 grandbabies and a new one on the way. So that home life is busy as it is. And then I also manage 6 urgent care clinics around from Rowlett all the way to Dallas. So I'm really busy, but this is really flexible and I love this.
Well, yes, and that's honestly one of the most important things I want you guys to take away from Chris's story is that she is really busy, okay? But being busy does not mean that you cannot do this. In fact, I find some of our busiest people are our most productive people. So with that being said, even though she was busy, she had some desires that she was really wanting in life. So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about why you just sought out Park Lane and really kind of the goals that you were hoping that this could fulfill?
Yes, absolutely. So one of my goals this year was to pay off some of our vehicles early. And we have 3 vehicles that I would like to pay off. And we have one, our youngest will be driving this year. So what better way to give her a paid for vehicle that we're just sending down her way? So that was kind of my motivator. And then just transparency, just watching you do it and just kind of just seeing how easy it seemed like it would be. And
Oh, wait,
sorry, somebody
Crystal,
was
we
calling.
lost your camera. Oh, there you are. There you are.
Sorry, somebody was calling. Sorry.
That's okay.
That transparency, and then finally decided, yeah, I can do this. And then we recently paid off one vehicle, so that's a huge blessing. So my first month, we were able to pay an extra payment and pay off one of our vehicles. So that just is more motivation to keep it going.
Which is incredible. So to tell you a little bit too, that I didn't mention, Crystal and I actually, or Chris and I actually grew up in the same area. And so we were connected through Facebook, and she had watched me and growing and building my business with Park Lane, and joined Park Lane. What day was it?
January 1st.
January 1st. Okay, so here we are, February 5th. February 5th. So about 5 weeks in, maybe 6 weeks. And did you hear what she just said? She has already paid off one of those cars. So with that being mentioned, why don't you share with people, your experience so far with Park Lane?
So I think it's teamwork is like huge. And I think just from where I come from as a leader in healthcare, just teamwork and customer service is really big. And so I've seen that firsthand when I've had questions or something and just emailing the support, getting a feedback really quickly. That's huge. And then if I have a question, just put it on the chat in Facebook, and just everybody being able to flood you with answers. That just speaks volume because it's just a huge network. So we're all new. However, there's always somebody there trying to help you and just navigate through it. And it's been so easy.
So, and I love hearing that because that is one of the things that people get concerned about. How can I do this? That's going to be one of the questions that I answer here in a minute. But so all of in that 6-week period, Crystal has sold over. Oh, that's so funny that this does that. It's an Apple update. This deserves some confetti. She has sold over $3,200 in jewelry. She earns 30% commission rate. Okay. We earn 30 to 50%. She's new and just starting in. So she's at 30%. So you do the math. That's around $1,000 in commission that she's earned in that 6-week period. And so I wanted her to share that because it's a reality story. And it has helped her accomplish one of those goals that she was really wanting to achieve by giving this a try.
Yeah.
So,
Love it.
okay. The other question I get a lot, Crystal, is like, who have been your first few hostesses? Like, explain to them how you've booked your parties.
Okay, so my first month, obviously, I started with family, and then friends, and then coworkers, and so it's kind of slowed down a little bit. But I mean, I'm not stopping, so I'm still going. So it's just slowed down, but there's still motivation, and there's just stuff I just need to reach out. But I think with all of them seeing my excitement and me sharing my why and me sharing what I've been able to do and the excitement, it just makes them all excited and happy as well.
Which is great. So she's had how many parties so far? 5, 4?
Oh gosh. In 1 week, my first week, I had 3. So 3, I've been doing like 3 and then 2. So this is my slowest week. And it's just because I've had a party like reschedule, I think
Yeah.
3 times.
Which happens.
So.
Yeah, it happens. So, okay. So last question, and then we're going to let you go and do what you have to do this afternoon. What would be some advice that you would give somebody considering doing this?
I would say do it. I don't see any negativity from it. And to be able to join for just a small fraction, and then you get so much. So I joined. I've already made that money back. And then on top of that, I have tons of jewelry. So I feel like it's a win-win. And then just being able to make connections and help me even further. And then the ideas. So I just say jump in and do it.
Well, I love it, and I'm so grateful for you to be willing to share your story. You will help other people because we all struggle with just the fear of just doing it. We overthink it, and we do have our sign up special, which is a great reason to join right now. So, Chrys, thank you so much for sharing, and we're excited to have you here at Park Lane. Thanks for being vulnerable.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank
Bye.
you. Okay. Bye-bye.